Skull. Alright, so we talked in the last video. Vanna's gonna list and knocking them out. Trying to. So she had the thought of nobody's gonna come and improve your life for you. I think that's how she said it. No one will improve your life but you. That's the way she wrote it. I thought that was pretty good. I thought about it for a while. I was like, yeah, I mean, people that don't think clearly will be like, yeah, but that's not true because this, that, and the other thing. Here's the deal. I'm not saying, and Vanna's not saying, that charity doesn't have a valid place, that a helping hand is fucking wonderful. I myself have had my life saved multiple times by helping hands. I've had my ass covered by helping hands countless times. But in your own individual life, those helping hands they're not going to unfuck your life. You have to unfuck your life. So the way I look at it is like nobody's coming to unfuck your life. I think that's probably the clearest way I would say it. And again, fuck your feelings. Because I'm talking like I would talk to young men, like I've been talking to for the last 2 fucking decades. I honestly don't give a shit if you like what I have to say. If you do, awesome. Hit a thumbs up button or fucking tell somebody about it or show it to somebody you think could benefit from it. But at the end of the day, they're not doing anything for me. It might help somebody else out. So here we go. Nobody's coming to unfuck your life. This is a big thing. A lot of people in the Western world have completely drank some Kool-Aid where they think the opposite is true. It is your responsibility. You can go leadership positions or leadership principles or whatever, which I've talked about in the past. If you're in charge, well, everything is your fault. Regardless of whether or not you did it, it's still your fucking fault. Because you're in charge. Well, you're in charge of your life. So everything that's in your life is your fucking fault. If you don't like it, fuck you. Nobody cares. Reality doesn't care. You think the fates of destiny or somebody in Zimbabwe gives 2 goddamn shits if you feel that your fucking problems aren't your fucking fault? It ain't theirs. So fuck you. Alright? Everything is your fault. If you look at it that way, you can change your behavior to unfuck your position. To tactically get off the X. Alright? Vanna was saying, a lot of people don't grasp this because they still lose children with almost no responsibility. It's actually, she's got a fucking point. She's got a point. You take responsibility on, up to and including, that doesn't mean go out and have a bunch of babies and take care of them. Maybe that is your approach. But at first things first, you need to take responsibility for your own life. Can't blame your problems on other people. Not that there's not injustices in the world, but at the end of the day, you run around bitching and moaning like a fucking spoiled little bitch with no goddamn arguments except for fucking slogans isn't gonna change a fucking thing. And if it does, it'll usually be the opposite of what you want. Alright. We covered this part. Yep, helping hands, fantastic. In fact, reach out a helping hand to people. Do that. It is difficult to do sometimes. Sometimes you'll do it without even thinking about it. If it helps them, good job. Good job. Yay for humanity. If you reach out and they bite it, and you keep reaching out and they bite it, bite, stop reaching out. Let them deal with their own shit. That goes for you too. It's a two-way fucking street. Coins have both sides. There's a double-edged sword. There's two edges, right? It's all the same shit. The Infinity Scroll has two loops. The yin and yang. Rah! Okay? What do you do? Nobody's coming to unfuck your life. So what do you do? What do you do? This is what I've told my kids for years. And I've put this into practice. And it does work. It's slow. But just like saving a little bit, every time you get paid is slow. It's a slow mountain of wealth being built over time. This is the same thing. In fact, it's more important at the end of the day. I tell my kids, what did you do to go to bed a better version of yourself than when you woke up? What'd you do? Did you run on the block? Did you practice your pull-ups? Did you read it all today? Did you practice an instrument? Did you reach out and develop stronger relationship bonds with your buddies? Did you watch a documentary to get smarter about a topic? Did you eat healthily? Or did you just sit around like I did the other day and watch Supernatural all fucking day? Every once in a while, take a freebie day. No big deal. But generally speaking, you've got to do stuff. Today, swing a kettlebell a bunch. Started a new book. The last book I just finished was Nietzsche's Human, All Too Human. It was very, very long, and it was outstanding, and I highly recommend it to everybody that is alive. Probably a good idea to read that one. But it's hard. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's come to save you. Nobody. The charity, the state, it can help sometimes. You stumble, a little boost. It's a good thing. But you must harness that boost and carry forward. You can't. In a fucking battlefield, the guy falls down, twists his goddamn ankle. Alright? His buddy picks him up and they travel the last few clicks or do whatever the fuck they need to do. Or maybe he gets medevaced out of there because he can't fucking finish that mission. That doesn't mean he gets to be a useless cunt for the rest of his time on deployment. He's got to heal up and unfuck himself and get better. That also applies to you and your life. Fuck. So you harness that boost for not only your benefit, but the benefit of the world. The world, in your case, is your immediate surroundings and those people who are around you. It could be your fucking dogs. If you don't take advantage of it and unfuck your shit and make yourself better, the alms become pity, and you will drown in a pit of pity, and it will be your fucking demise and the demise of those around you, unless they see what you're fucking doing and just let you fucking drown, because they can't save you anymore. Because you're too busy just saying, just keep giving me shit, fuck off. Free shit usually hurts more than it helps. That's true. That's true. Look, the helping hand is one thing. Getting everything for free is something entirely different. You will not develop as a human being if you get everything for free. Everybody knows this. This is common fucking sense. I don't care what side of the political aisle you like to fucking stand upon, which I think both sides are pretty fucking retarded. But I will say this. All of you people know, without question, there's a thing is spoiling a child. Well, that kid's just spoiled. Yes. So the truth's locked up here. You just don't want to recognize it. Or maybe you just never thought about this before and it's the first time you're ever hearing it. And if that's the case, good on you. You can get spoiled. Look at all the fucking horror stories. People who played the lottery and they finally won their millions. And now it just destroyed their fucking lives. Fuck. They'd have been better off, more often than not, without it. They'd have still had their buddies. Your life is yours. Grab it! Make it great. Make yourself great. And free shit can be anything. Money, advice, unearned support. You know, look, here and there, I've given monetary gifts to people. Whatever. Advice, answer questions. Sometimes it's used wisely, sometimes it's not. If it's used wisely, the person elevated themselves. I didn't do it. I just helped them and they did it. All right? If they take it and squander it, fine. I'm just not going to waste my time there anymore. It's simple, it's easy, it's efficient. So the free shit could be whatever it is, whatever you think your savior is. It's not coming, by the way. It's not. It could be, oh, my political party got an office, or my fucking sports ball team won the game. Okay, you feel good in the moment. I mean, all the Republicans, every time their party gets in office, they're like, oh, everything's going to be okay. Nothing changes. The Republicans the same way. Nothing changed under Obama. They just got the new boogeyman. You know, we're still fighting the same wars we were fighting for the last 20 fucking years. Doesn't matter. They're not coming to save you. Thinking this way in this pity that you're fucking relying on, that you may or may not be relying to, but many people are. It can be an all-consuming monster that literally devours you. And you can create your own hell on earth. Hell is a real thing, people. It actually is a real thing. I've seen it a lot. And it exists. You want to try and minimize that. That means you have to work on yourself and your own position in your own life. Nobody else is coming, and nobody else can help you. You have to do it, or face the goddamn music. It's one or the other. I've seen this. Look at people that married for money. Are they happy? They thought they'd be. I knew this couple, heard from a little bit, very well off people. The wife had everything. Anybody that would look at her that feels that they're disadvantaged or poor or whatever, no. Economics is economics, but that doesn't mean they're happy. She was the most miserable bitch I've ever seen in my fucking life. And not only was she miserable, the husband was miserable. And not only were they fucking miserable, their fucking kids were miserable. It was a very toxic household. No, but they had money. Is that worth it? I don't know. I know right now, money is not the root of all evil, but her lust for the money definitely did not help her life. And it ruined, or at least made 2 children's lives fucking miserable. Hopefully they figured it out. I don't know. It's the same thing as people that sold their souls for economic ease. Alright, economic ease. Alright, sell your soul. See how that's going to work out for you. Is your life going to be better? Well, probably not. Actually, guaranteed not. I've never, ever seen that work well. I've seen it for people fucking lust after power the same way. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Meritocracy is the way to go. Is it fair? No. It's fair in that everybody had the opportunity, but there will be winners and losers. And you'll never get rid of that. What's the last thing Savannah's saying? Alright, we touched on it. People, if you don't understand this, you'll be responsible for creating your own version of hell. Yes, actually, this is so true. It shocked the shit out of me the first few times I saw it. Then I got used to seeing it, and I was like, oh, well, that's what this is. This is a little version of hell. I can just gain the glance in and do what I have to do and walk on. If all the time you blame others, blaming others never works. It doesn't work. You have to take ownership of your own life. If you don't, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Nobody's coming to unfuck your life. Nobody. So a good approach is start to fucking think around this. Am I going to bed a better version than when I woke up this morning? Because if not, you're on the wrong goddamn path. I love you.